Ladies and gentlemen, very pleased to welcome Angela Lee, the one women's atomweight world champion. Angela, fantastic to see you as ever. It's been ages. How's everything going over there? It's good to see you.
Thank you. It's great. Everything's going just perfectly. The training is awesome. It's hard. I'm sore, but that's a good sign. We're just like 8 weeks out from leaving, I think. So it's getting real.
You posted a picture, like a transformation picture of when you were pregnant, holding a daughter. And I think the positive feedback has been massive. Everyone's like, wow, how difficult has that transformation been? And what is your response to kind of all the lovely things people have said to that?
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock for me too, putting those pictures together, because you don't really realize how much time has passed and how much work has gone into transforming my body from just having a baby to now getting back into fight shape. Oh my goodness. Like when I was pregnant, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how my body was going to react to getting back into shape. And I started small. I did a little bit of work here and there at a time. I took it easy, and then eventually worked my way up into full-on training camp mode. My daughter Ava, she's 9 months now, and she's still nursing, still breastfeeding, and it's hard. It's really hard to manage both. I find myself eating a lot more now, because I need to not only, replenish my nutrients for myself, but also need to feed her. And so it's crazy. There are some times where I'll be sleeping every in bed at 2, 3 a.m. I have to wake up and go downstairs and eat because I'm starving. So my metabolism has never been like this before. It's something completely different. I've never been in this shape before, even before I was pregnant. So yeah, things are different. It's all for the better.
Do you feel like you have mom strength now? Do you feel things are different? I mean, because when you first came to one, you were 19 and people evolve. Like, does that feel different? I mean, do you feel like strawweight is maybe where you might go, or are you still happy as ever at atomweight?
I feel very comfortable going in between both of the divisions. I think 115 and 125 are both great weights for me. Let's see. I do believe mom strength is a real thing. I mean, if not physically, because everything your body has gone through, but mentally as well, you are having to take care of this baby, this human who's dependent on you. And so anything that you're going through, whether you're sore or tired, it has to be put in the back seat, because taking care of the baby comes first, So definitely feeling that. My body is sore. I'm tired. We're training like 3 times a day, sometimes 2 to 3 times. And before I was pregnant, I would be training this or even less, and I need to take naps. I'd be exhausted. But now, when I have free time, I'm spending taking care of my daughter, and most days I don't take a nap the whole day until it's time for bed. And I don't know, you just have so much more strength.
How have you found it? First of all, being given the opportunity to retain the belt and just take the time that you needed to. The fact that one went ahead and did this tournament, it had some ups and downs, but they got there, they got a champion. How have you found the whole experience during a pandemic, kind of watching from afar these atomweights fight it out to fight you? How has that whole experience been for you?
It was actually really cool. Of course, I was eager and excited to see how the tournament progressed and find out who I'll be facing. But I was able to just, enjoy from the outside, seeing these ladies battle it out. Really great matches. And now finally we have Stamp Fairtex, and I'm excited to fight her. I think that this matchup has been in the making for a long time, and everyone's excited about it. And yeah, I can't wait.
She still says that you're her idol. Is that quite surreal for you, that you're going to fight another woman who says that you're her idol? Is that strange?
It's cute. I think that she's very sweet. And I said it before, but it's like I see a lot of myself in her. You know, it's a lot of similarities when I was first starting out in my career, and it kind of just reminds me of that in her. And you know, she's so talented and she's accomplished so much at such a young age. So there are those similarities. But you know, this is what we do. We have to put all feelings aside. You know, whether it's you like somebody or whether you hate someone, you have to put it aside and step in the cage. And you know, that's what we got to do. Go in there and do a job. And once it's all done, we're going to shake hands, give each other a hug, and that's what it's going to be.
I think the narrative, because she's such a world-class striker, you know, she was a world champion in kickboxing and Muay Thai, the narrative is a little bit striker versus grappler, that your striking is a supposed weakness that she could exploit. But I know that you probably don't see it that way. How do you feel about your striking in relation to hers?
You know, I actually see us as, you know, this is MMA, and I think that we're both very well-rounded MMA fighters. And I really feel like, since, you know, I'm lucky because since I grew up doing MMA as a whole, like I feel very comfortable in all areas. I don't feel that you know, everyone says that I have holes in my striking and things like that. I think my striking, you know, it gets me to where I want to go, and I'm able to take the fight where I want to go, whether it's on the feet or on the ground. I think that Stamp has added to her skill set and that she feels comfortable everywhere too. So I don't feel that she's going to feel she's a disadvantage, because look at her last fight. She won via submission, right? So I think that, you know, this kind of generation now, everyone's a well-rounded fighter, and it's not so she has her world titles in her striking backgrounds in Muay Thai and kickboxing. But you know, and I'm the MMA world champion. So I think it's going to be a very, very good fight. I think that it's not going to be a striker versus grappler fight. You know, I think the fans are in for a treat for this one.
Were you shocked that she managed to submit Ritu? I don't think she saw that coming necessarily. Ritu's, you know, supposedly one of the best grapplers in the division, unbelievable wrestler. For Stamp, I think she's been doing jiu-jitsu like 3 years. Was that crazy to you that the fight ended that way? And has she shocked some people in pulling the submission out?
I think that, you know, in preparing for a fight, you can't count anyone out in any area. So, you know, they could be a grappler, so quote unquote, and then they have this killer just overhand and knock somebody out. But and then in this case is opposite, you know, Stamp's striker, and no one would expect her to submit her opponent. But that's the MMA game, that's the fight game, and you gotta be ready for anything. So I wasn't surprised. I did think that Stamp was the, you know, more well-rounded fighter going into the fight. So I did have her as a favorite, you know, versus Ritu. But yeah, I think that she's working on improving her game everywhere, and I think that's what we saw in her last fight.
Xiong Jing Nan just got a victory, although Chatri said he was disappointed with her performance. And again, she's saying very keenly that she wants to fight the winner of you versus Stamp, that the trilogy kind of has to happen for the fans. Are you of the same mindset? Would that be what you want next, the trilogy with the Panda?
That is a fight that I would like, because you know, going up to strawweight and claiming the strawweight belt is a huge goal of mine. But I think that, you know, I have a big fight ahead of me right now. That's what my focus is on. There's also a lot of other contenders in the atomweight division. So yeah, a lot of new challenges ahead. but one step at a time.
I'm remiss to ask you about any other fights then, but one day, do you think for the fans and to maybe shut up some of the media in the past that you should fight Denice Zamboanga?
Definitely, I would love to fight Denice. I still really very much want to fight Denice. You know, but I think that, you know, a lot of the girls, now that the tournament is over, I think that a lot of the girls, it would be interesting to see them match up. You know, obviously you can't fight for a title. You can't fight for the title off of a loss. So I think that, you know, if she wants it, she's gotta get the W. And yeah, I'm not gonna turn down a fight to against Denice. I think we need to shut some people up with that.
And lastly, Ali Abdulaziz from Dominance MMA, he just tweeted that he would love Bellator, Rizin, Eagle, and One to get together and put on a crazy super event. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Definitely. These kinds of events like this, you know, they just benefit the fighters and the fans, of course. But for us as fighters, you ask us, do you want to be a part of this? Do you want to fight these people in another organization? Of course, 100%, always.
Awesome. Well, there's a lot to look forward to. We're so happy to have you back. It's been a while. You know, it's always more fun when the Lees are fighting. Last one quickly though, Christian, what's happening with him? Is he going to fight Oak? Is that the plan for him? Is he waiting for another go for the title?
You know, that would make sense. Right now we don't have anything confirmed. There are 3 of us, right? It's me, Christian, and Victoria. So I'm not really quite sure, you know, who's going to be next. But right now, March 26th is confirmed. And I hope Christian can get back in there as soon as possible.
It's going to be an epic event. Great to see you main event as well. Awesome. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.